paki-explain muna itong decision ng COMELEC Division na cancelahin ang registration ng Duterte Youth.
Well, finally, after 5 years, nag-decide na yung COMELEC Division to actually rule on our petition, which we filed back in 2019 pa. So that was 5 years ago. So we filed this like many years ago, but natulog yung kaso and we have to wait for the change of administration. And until ngayon po, 5 years after, yung ngayon lang po na desisyon na ng COMELEC, and we're very happy na finally na-sustain or na-grant yung aming petition to cancel and or to declare the registration of Duterte Youth as void ab initio. So basically yung concept namin dito ng kaso namin is alternative yung causes of action namin. So unang naming argument, hindi talaga registered yung Duterte Youth. So hinihingi namin sa COMELEC na i-declare na yung kanilang registration is void ab initio or it is as if na hindi sila nag-exist ever. Okay? Tapos yung alternate na cause of action namin is that assuming for the sake of argument na registered sila, nonetheless they have committed various violations under the law, which under RA 7941 is a ground for cancellation. So yun yung alternate namin. So may dalawang layers yung aming kaso. Yung second cause of action namin, sabi namin under the law, the moment gumawa ka ng untruthful statement in your registration papers, that is a ground for cancellation. So it must be recalled na back in 2019, nagkaroon ng findings yung COMELEC na nagsinungaling ang Duterte Youth because remember, ni-nominate nila si Ronald Cardema at that time na overage na siya because under the law, 25 to 30 years old lang yung dapat na maging kinatawan ng isang youth sector. So ang nangyari doon is nag-file kami ng separate case at that time and sinustain kami ng COMELEC saying na nagkaroon nga ng material misrepresentation sa part ni Ronald Cardema. And that finding, as we allege in our petition, yung later petition namin, constituted as untruthful statement because sinungaling sila. Sinabi nila na qualify si Ronald Cardema to represent the youth sector and yung ending pala hindi naman. Okay? Tapos yung second ground namin for cancellation is that we said at the time kasi nagkaroon very vicious yung mga public statements both sa social media groups at saka sa mga interviews ng Duterte Youth. And they've been announcing on TV na uubusin daw ang term nila, so uubusin namin kayo. So that for us, ang term na uubusin namin kayo is actually a threat. So it's synonymous with extrajudicial killings because you have to understand that they uttered those words during the height of the extrajudicial killing. So the mere threat na sinasabihin mo na uubusin namin tapos na nag-red tag siya, in-accuse niya yung mga various groups including Kabataan Party List to have been engaged sa communist activities and they claim na uubusin. So that in itself is also a ground for cancellation under RA 7941, which is unlawful means na para ma-achieve yung end ng isang party list organization. So we're very happy nung binasa namin yung desisyon na nilabas ng COMELEC kanina na sustain kami sa lahat ng points. Parang ang sabi ng COMELEC, sustain kami, 3 points.
Lahat yun?
Lahat yun, hindi pinalusot. So ang sabi ng COMELEC, number 1, void ab initio yung registration because hindi nagpublish. So sustain kami doon, yun yung argument namin. And second, dinagdagan pa ng COMELEC. Maliban doon, nag-commit rin sila ng various grounds for cancellation. Una nga yung untruthful statement as regards sa qualifications si Ronald Cardema. And the second one pertains doon sa threats na uubusin niya at saka yung pag-red tag niya. So ang daming grounds actually, that's why we're very confident na kahit mag-file sila na motion for reconsideration, even if they bring this up to the Supreme Court, wala kaming duda na we will be sustained eventually. Matter of time na lang po ito.
Kasi kung isa lang yung ginamit na ground, pwede pang mapalusutan. No? Ito lahat pala ng Senate ninyo, kinatigan ng COMELEC.
And not only that, every ground actually is very strong because number 1, yung question of publication is, of course, for us lawyers, very important yan. It's the most basic, it's the most important requirement. Jurisdictional yan eh. So I don't think that the Supreme Court will say na exempt sila sa publication requirement. In an in rem case, that is an impossibility na pwedeng sabihin ng Supreme Court. And second naman, as regards doon sa untruthful statement sa age ni Cardema, the decision of the COMELEC and bank actually was not questioned by the Duterte youth at the time. Pinalapse nila. Naging final yung findings na merong misrepresentation. So kung merong final and executory judgment na nagkaroon ng misrepresentation, that would be tantamount to a conclusive judgment na may untruthful statement sila na nagawa. And that's automatically ground for cancellation under the law. So walang kalusot-lusot to. Even yung threat nila na gusto nilang ubusin yung mga na-red tag nilang grupo, that in itself recorded yan, publicly accessible ang mga statements na yan. And ang sabi ko nga, in each ground is a very strong ground for them to be cancelled. So eto, hindi lang isa, tatlong strong grounds. So wala nang ilulusot po ito. Matter of time yung cancellation nila po.
Okay. In terms of process, so after nitong decision ng division ng COMELEC, gaano katagal para pwedeng mag-file ng motion for reconsideration itong Duterte youth? And then, what can happen?
Well, under the rules ng COMELEC po, merong 5 days ang Duterte youth from today to actually file a motion for reconsideration. And of course, we expect them to file the motion for reconsideration. And then after nyan, magde-decide na po, hindi na yung division, but rather yung COMELEC and bank. All 7 members of the COMELEC and bank will now decide. And I think may assurance din yung COMELEC that they want to resolve all of these cases before June 30. And technically, kung wala namang bagong ground na idadagdag ang Duterte youth sa kanilang MR, kung kumbaga uulitin, rehash lang din naman yung arguments nila, then ako hindi ko nakikita na tatagal yung resolution ng MR. It will be resolved perhaps in a matter of days before June 30. And from that time, after ng COMELEC and bank, whoever loses can go up to the Supreme Court by way of a petition for certiorari. So yun po yung magiging track. And then the Supreme Court and bank has the final say as regards this case po.